Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, families of all ages, welcome back to another edition of UBA WCS Bowling. This is Battle Bowl 17. It's your favorite cruiserweight from the Central Division, Mr. Andre Harrison, the fireman, joined by the legend himself.
This is Mr. Charles Withers, a.k.a. Juice, the ex-world heavyweight champ.
The guy that all champions aspire to be. Today we have an amazing triple threat match for a chance and the great opportunity to battle against the current world heavyweight champion, Jacob Johnson Jr. Three amazing bowlers. Who we got represented with us today?
We have Mr. Gary Sutton from the Deep South District. We also have Mr. Jerry Didway. I believe he is from the
Southeast.
And
that is Mr. A.J. Kenny from the Central, proudly representing the DMV Titans.
yes, we have a great triple threat match going on today. It's going to be a race to three, everybody. So don't get your hopes up. It's a race to three.
Race to three. So departure from the usual fatal four-way. We do not have a representative from the Northeast Conference this year. Everyone was currently tied up with personal and family obligations, and we understand, as always. Bowling is great, but it's always family first.
Absolutely.
So we're finishing up practice here. We was on these pairs yesterday. The footing was atrocious. So we're gonna see how that plays into what's going on today. But we got three very, very tough heavyweight champs. I think they might be okay.
I'm liking the looks in practice too. I can't lie. I think Jerry and Gary are going to be close to one another as far as where they're playing. But it looks like everybody's going to be in the same zone. See people trying to jump in during practice now. So I think this is going to be a very interesting match.
Absolutely. Get yourself a little area check. See how much room you truly have. Especially like with practice about to wind down right here. You got 30 seconds left. You've already created some transition, so you could be aware of what's really happening or what's about to happen so you can stay ahead of it.
Yes, I agree. Looks like AJ's going to get his final practice shot out the way.
Then, quick note, AJ Kenny is also the tag team champion, uncapped tag team champion of the Central Conference.
Oh, he's a dual champ.
He is a dual champion.
Okay.
I want to say three-time heavyweight champ and possibly three-time tag team champ as well.
So that lets me know we got a lot of competition on this lane right now. We got a lot of competition. And these three heavyweights are ready to go, too.
Absolutely. Race to three. Starting up on the left side, Gary Sutton from the Deep South. On the right side, you'll have A.J. Kenny from the Central. And then lastly, you will have Jerry Didway from the Deep South. Fun fact, Jerry Didway defeated Dan Bright, who we've seen a couple times competing. We know Dan Bright is a tough opponent. He held on to that championship for a good little while. He had a great run. So we know Jerry can, and having defeated Dan, we know he can throw the ball. He's going to be a great opponent for these guys.
Great start for Gary, too. Great start for Gary. Strike out the gate. See what AJ brings to the table.
So since we have you here, we're going to ask you a couple questions as well, man. First of all, after this shot.
Ooh, great shot by AJ.
Great shot.
What do you think?
How long were you heavyweight champ? Like I've been in the UBA, I want to say maybe 6 years, and it feels like you was world heavyweight champ for the entire time I was here.
Well, so I'm not going to say for the full 6 years, but I did currently, and I still hold the reign for the longest title of the world heavyweight belt, which is about 3 years, about 3.5 years. So it was a great run. I mean, I ran into the Mega Bowl situation where let me get off that. We got all three bowlers started with
three.
Started strike. But I did have I had a great career run with it for 3.5 years. I loved it. I loved the UVA. Fortunately, I ran into Keith Perry at Mega Bowl one year in Virginia, and it came down to 7 games, and he got me into Game 7, and I lost the title. But it's like I tell everybody, I held it for a long time. I loved it. It's a great environment. I've met a lot of friends in the UVA ever since I joined, so I just love having this family environment with us.
Absolutely. It's like when you get on these lanes, like, especially in WCS, like it's all competition. But there's been a couple times like I know I've done it. I bowled against a guy, and then afterwards we shake hands like, "You want to bowl an event together, my guy?"
Yeah, absolutely. Matter of fact, I think it was 2 years before I bowled Keith. Devin that bowls with, I believe it's Impact. I forgot the team though. Yeah, we squashed up. We went 6 games. I told him, hey man, we need to bowl some unholy together, man. I mean, you meet bowlers, competition. You like, yeah, I would love to bowl with this guy. So yeah, you meet all great bowlers when you're bowling in the UVA. A lot of people think it's just, I mean, it is fun, but at the same time, you meet good bowlers, you meet great friends, you like to have fun, you know. It's just a great environment. I love the UVA ever since I joined it in 2016.
Absolutely. Like, I love it. Like, since I joined, it was like, and especially like trying to find my own role within my team. It's like, and especially if you're one of those bowlers like me where you were struggling, you're trying to figure out your place, join the WCS. WCS is a great place to grow, and especially a place where you could kind of hone your craft to show your team what I can do.
Yeah, I told everybody the WCS it's a great, like you said, it's a great place to start. I mean, you're bowling for a belt, you're having fun, you're competing. I mean, you're traveling while you bowl too, so you're bowling in different houses, different environments, different shots. I mean, you get to learn the aspects of bowling too, and get to learn the transitions and the oil patterns and just different houses, how they play. It all takes into effect of it.
Oh, our first open.
We got a first open by Mr. Jerry. It's early though.
It's
so
early, very early, but just missing that tempo.
And it's like I told everybody, you need my matches too. I mean, I know it's early to have an open, but when you got so much competitive bowls that you're bowling with, them opens can hurt you down the road.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like even we saw the Sweet 16 matches, the early opens came back to bite those teams.
Gary with a shot like it was left.
Yeah, a little bit left, a little inside, leaving the 6-10.
AJ with the shot. Great shot.
Great shot. 3 in a row for AJ. And a chop spare for Gary as well, his first open.
Yes, that's 2 opens in the first 3 frames by 2 bowlers, while AJ has the front 3.
So it's funny because I don't know if you think that, you might think the same way I do, but it's like when you get into moments like this, especially in the WCS match, you're like, you get kind of excited because you're like, man, we striking, and it, you know, that one little hiccup is wait a minute, you ain't just do that. All right, let me take advantage.
I know, I absolutely agree with you. If I'm an AJ right now and I see the 2 of my other bowlers, I'm going to stay focused. I know I'm ahead as long as I keep it clean. I'm in the running. That's exactly the way I would be thinking right now. That's exactly how I thought every time I bowl. Jerry with the shot has a strike. Okay, he's back on it. Yes, there's nothing better in bowling besides a clean game. A clean game is always a good game.
Like, I was given this advice when I started bowling. Shout out to my teammate Bobby Ishmael, and it honestly even applies in the tour stops. He told me, win the frame. It's like you can't, like, you want to have a clean game. It's like win the frame. Long as you close that frame, even if you had a shot a little inside, you leave a makeable spare, make the spare. If you strike, you strike, but at the end of the day, you got to just try your best to win the frame, because if you close it and your opponent doesn't, you win. That small frame, just like right now, he strike. It forces your other 2 opponents to strike. Those little wins for every frame add up to a win at the end of the game.
And it's like the great model like I teach. I do a lot of coaching for some of the youth back at home in Georgia with me too. I tell everybody, you know, strikes win games, fairs win tournaments.
Men's room, it is now at the front desk.
Gary has a 4-pair
Again,
now,
if you're in the men's room and you left a gray t-shirt for whatever reason, it's now at the front desk. Thank you.
With us, he gets ready to throw the shot. All right, Gary's back
So
on.
that's a double for Jerry after the open. And as I'm looking at these bowlers, I see what appears to be really seasoned guys. These three aren't new to this. They've clearly been doing this for a while.
Yes, no, they've been doing it for a while, and it's like I was talking with Gary and I was talking with Jerry. I don't know AJ because he's from the Central, but I would love to talk to him after we get through, get to beat him and everything. But Jerry actually had the heavyweight belt. That's why I actually won the heavyweight belt was from Jerry. And we bowled at Mega Bowl, I think back in about 2018, 2019. Me and him had a phenomenal match. He went 7 games. We left a lot of 10 pins, a lot of sparing. It came down to the end. So I've known Jerry for a while. Me and him bowled a lot. We bowled a lot. And Gary, with the good strike right there, he's bowls out of Savannah, Georgia. I seen him. We bowled a couple of tournaments together too. So I know everybody on this pair except for AJ. But like I said, I would love to meet AJ after this and talk to him and get to know him. But like you said, this is going to be a great match. We got a lot of bowlers that are familiar with each other, that playing the lanes the same way. So I'm curious to see how the transition is going to come up around game 3 and 4.
Yeah, AJ bowls out of the Central Conference. Multiple time champion. AJ has been in this heavyweight match, I want to say twice. So this format isn't new to him. I'm very familiar with AJ. Actually, we bowled the same league on Tuesdays, and we both on the respective teams bowled anchor. AJ quickly reminded me a couple times of why I am a cruiserweight. Getting the 10 out.
Front 5 for AJ, throwing it well.
But as AJ is always, we did bowl together on Magna Carta before that team folded. He went to the Titans, and I went to DC Mafia. But AJ, such a great guy, always very humble. As you can see, like his jersey name, I had a good look. Every time he shoots a score, honor score, he's never really too high on himself. It's always, hey, I just had a good look that day. So really humble guy.
So like you said, he's a multiple champion and currently a dual champion. Has he ever had a chance at the world belt? I do not know.
No.
Okay.
So he's been in this match a couple times. He did not advance either time, so he hasn't had a chance. If he wins today, this will be his first chance at the world heavyweight title.
So you can kind of say it's a chip on the shoulder action.
Absolutely.
Okay. Because I know Jerry Didway, he actually had some health issues, some injuries with his hip. Because I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but after me and him bowled, he had a couple of surgeries, so he's actually trying to get back to the world belt now. He hasn't been back in the world belt since we bowled. So, and Gary, this will be his first time as well too. So.
And AJ has run into in addition to having bowled this match, AJ has been, you can say, robbed of the opportunity to bowl this match because he has lost the titles just before Battle Bowl and just before Mega Bowl.
Okay, that's a little inside. That's a little inside.
Yes. Okay. That is 6. Getting out to a lead early. And when I bowl league with AJ and I see him on Tuesdays, this is kind of AJ's thing. He's one of the bowlers that definitely, if you give him the opportunity to get ahead of you, and he has a moment like he has now where he has a good look, he's just going to keep striking. He doesn't let off the gas pedal at all.
So Gary with a 6 count, that's going to very hurt him this first game. Let's see what Jerry does with this next shot. That's inside a little bit too.
Gets the 10 out.
Yes. But it's just like you said, when you're a bowler that has the front 6, you're kind of in the driver's seat. You're forcing the other bowlers who now can't miss it. So AJ's very comfortable right now. He's doing his thing. He's relaxed. He's focused. So we're going to see, like I said, game 1 on the way. We're going to see how this game 1 ends.
Yeah, AJ is also like me. A lot of times we bowl our matches, we're very hard on ourselves and very big on, I want to win the first game. like even if the match ends up going 7, I want to win the first game. I want to get that first win out the way so I can like calm myself a little bit more, get myself a little bit more even. And plus, when you just that one, and especially here, it's not first to 4, it's first to 3.
First to 3. And you could be here. I mean, you could be here for a couple of hours. Like I say, it's not best of 3. It's first 2-3.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so Gary looked like he went to the back and got a ball change coming up. It looks like it's Gary.
And again, that's one of those things that you see that kind of separates the heavyweights from the cruiserweights. They see something and they instantly make that adjustment. I know sometimes myself, I'll be like, man, I'm second guessing the decision. It's like, no, just do it. But you see heavyweights like, nah, we got to make a change. The average person might not have made that change. Like, I made the spare. That looks good. And it is 7.
That's 7. So, yeah.
And that right there is what makes AJ one of the toughest competitors in the century. He's on front 7. You see absolutely no emotion from this guy.
No emotion, just focused. He's calm. He's collected. Nobody's bothering him. He sits down. He gets on his next shot.
And he's like that in his UBA matches. He's like that in league. Like he just always even. Never too high, never too low.
Gary Sack made a ball change. I don't know if he shot out training left. I'm thinking he's probably trying to just find something to get ready for the future games because we know this game is out of reach already.
The only one really competing with AJ right now is Jerry.
Yes.
The open frame hurts, but if he can keep striking, it makes AJ understand, hey, you got to keep going.
Correct. Jerry with the shot. 10 back.
Great shot. And once again, when in a position is like, hey, you could be on front of everything, but I need you to know, don't miss. That is another open frame.
Yes. I think Gary, he's in the emotion right now where, yeah, he's just trying to find something. He's not worried about spares. But at the same time, when you're in a match like this, which I've learned from both in my matches too, I mean, I know you may be frustrated, but you got to stay focused and you got to get ready. You got to be ready to go.
You have to. Because if you get too far out of this, you get too uneven, you never get back in.
Yes. Shot. 1-8.
Make it 8. Better shot getting a light mix over there for Gary, so maybe he might, if he can get over on the left lane, make a good shot, he might have found himself something for game 2.
Yes. Just trying to line up for game 2. That's what I would be doing. Yeah. Jerry down the lane.
Trying to put a little bit of pressure on AJ. That's a tad outside. He got that right. 10 pin.
So that's going to pretty much kind of dictate this first game now. Probably leaning definitely towards AJ now for game 1. But at the same time, you never know. It's bowling. I teach everybody. Bowling is not done until the 10 frame is closed.
No, absolutely.
Goes it at the 10 pin spare with the spare.
That is 9. And that's probably the most emotion that you're going to see from AJ.
Like you said, he's focused. He's just locked in. I mean, if he's be able to just stay there all day, it's going to be a great match for him. It's going to be a long day for a lot of bowlers. They're going to have to really get their game up. You see Gary with another 10 pin now.
Another 10 pin.
And AJ's
granted, much better shot on that left lane from Gary. But
yes. Jerry with the pitch.
Mixes is up.
So it is now official that AJ has game 1. I wonder will that Jerry and Gary try to find something for game 2 or will they stay in the same spot?
So now this is a question for you.
What's you say?
Heavyweight champ, world heavyweight champ. It's a little bit different in cruiserweights. Typically we don't finish these type of games. You're just like, I already got it wrapped up. Now granted, my mindset is I'm thinking I'm going to pack all 3 of these because I really want to try and, if I can, maybe demoralize my other 2 opponents. Because if I pack this 300 game 1, maybe that gives y'all pause to just sit and think. What's your opinion on doing this, knowing that this game is already won?
So I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna give you my true, honest opinion on this, and a lot of other bowlers too. Not only cruiserweight, welterweights, heavyweights. I want everybody to take this into knowledge when it comes to bowling in the lane transitions. As AJ has the front 9, I would focus on getting the next string for the 300. If I was working on like a 279, but I already had the match won, I would try something different to try to conserve my line while I don't keep burning it up. But as far as AJ with the front 9, I would go ahead, yes, go for the 300. Don't change anything. Stay focused and go for the 300. But I'm always under the mentality, I tell everybody, you want to save your line for you. So, I mean, if you already had the match won and there's nothing else to fight for, 300, this, I would try something different, try to stay away from original line. Then when game 2 started, I would just go back to where I was at.
Right.
That's the way mentality I think. So, good pitch. Get over there.
And keeps going. The messenger was going to land regardless. That's 10 in a row.
10 in a row for AJ. But at the same time, it's also what you said when you asked me that question from the get-go. Will the 300 kind of put pressure on Jerry and Gary like, hey, this guy is really here. We have to do something. Because the 300 out the gate is pretty strong.
It's very strong. Yes. Now, granted, WCS, total pins doesn't count.
Correct.
However, the performance matters. Sometimes you look at a guy bowling and you're like, all right, let me tighten my shoelaces up a little bit. It's going to be a long day. 300 out the gate is kind of one of those things. Let's buckle up. It's going to be a long day.
Yes, it is. It's another great pitch.
Gets 11. So I will say, especially watching him right now, and this is one thing I do admire about AJ, having seen him in leagues and bowled against him numerous times. In a situation like this, sometimes we get faster and stuff like that. AJ's internal clock and his setup has not changed.
That's good luck. That looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, there you go. 300. Game 1. AJ Kenny. Definition of locked in.
AJ is definitely locked in. 300 out the gate in the triple threat match. So
Definitely.
He is definitely locked in.
From the start. If he keeps this up, this match is going to be over in 3 games.
I'm telling you like this. And I'm telling you right now, and it's not because I don't know AJ, and I do know Jerry and Gary, but at the same time, I'm just being real. As I'm saying, if AJ stays locked in like this, Jerry and Gary has to find a way to compete with him. Have to. It's going to get out of hand because AJ has a look right now that looks very good, especially in Boiler Room right now with the way this house has been playing.
Oh, my God.
Yes, he has a look that looks phenomenal.
I'm not going to lie. These, especially right here, this is the best these lanes have looked all weekend.
There you go.
Jerry
striking out.
Finishing with 4 in a row, trying to find himself something like you said.
And like I said, I won my first world heavyweight from Gary. He's not a quitter. He's not a quitter. I know Jerry. He's going to give it his all. Gary, I don't expect Gary to keep what he's doing. I think let's see how game 2 goes. I think game 2 is really going to determine the fact of how this match is going to go.
Yes, the first 3 frames of game 2 is definitely going to show you who came to compete.
Yes. So it looks like Gary is going back to the ball that he started off with.
Is that an Obsession tour?
It sure is. I'm looking like, how does he still have one of those? Because I definitely want one still. Okay, got the pitch by Gary.
I like the idea that he had. Let me get a little bit further right in the way AJ was and hope it rolls up. It just never. Maybe threw that one a tad too fast because it didn't really pick up.
Well, I spoke to Gary before the match even started, and he said he felt comfortable because he was going to be right up everybody. But at the same time, it seems like he's getting trapped now with his chop. It seems like his ball's getting very over-under with that accession. And I don't know if we want to go back to that purple icing zone because it might be too sharp off the spot. Let's see if he comes to spare though.
Spare made?
Okay, spare made. If AJ strikes with his first ball, this is going to be a statement shot. It's another good pitch. I like it. Okay. It could, yeah.
So it actually appears, there's knowing him, AJ made a move off of that. After his last couple shots, he actually seen how that ball, because AJ plays with a lot of speed, typically just like me. He wrap dimes a lot of his good shots. If he doesn't strike, he's going to wrap dime. So knowing that he almost did that in the 10th frame of the game 1, I see him like he looks like he got that one a little bit more right. Which again, frame 1 in the next game after shooting tray ball is like, okay.
I'm good, yeah.
Good.
So we have 2 spares for the first frame. Is Barry going to be the only person to strike? Let's see. Okay. So it looks like we may have a 3 spare first frame.
So now here's a funny story, because you've been in these matches where this was a strike fest. Everyone had 1,000 plus for 4. How do you get yourself back into a match like that?
Well, it's like I say, it's like you said, it's going to be at the point where you're going to be 1,000 plus for 4, but you got to remember, it's like I tell every bowler too, I can't focus on, like if I was in this triple threat match, I can't focus on AJ because he's controlling the lane himself. I have to focus on myself to strike the way I throw the ball. I tell bowlers, you have to do what's better for yourself to make sure you strike. Of course, AJ's going to strike, but he's not throwing the ball for you. You have to strike. So I teach bowlers, you have to stay focused on your own game plan and stick to your own game plan to be able to compete. That's what makes the difference. Your opponent may strike a lot, but you have to strike a lot too, which according to your game plan. AJ with the pitch.
And that's 10 back. That sounded like it got shot out of a cannon.
All right, let's see if Gary's going to make a move. So he's still in the same ball. Okay.
Gets the 10 out.
Yeah. So it's looking like from his first shot to his second shot, he may have missed the first shot right. That was more direct on target. So we have a match. We're going to see how this goes. Jerry with the pitch.
Oh,
My.
getting the 10 out.
So yes, all three bowlers now are spare strike for the first 2 frames.
I noticing Jerry just a tad inside of AJ and Gary.
Yes. I think Jerry is going to see more of the transition quick because of just what you said. I think he's more inside, so he's going to see the more over-unders down lane because he's playing right to their break point.
That looks good.
Oh my.
My goodness.
Great shot. Don't let it get to you. Spare it up. Get back to focus.
Leaving what a lot of people like to call the only true tap in bowling, the 8-pin.
All right, Gary with a shot. This shot goes through the face now. I think Gary he needs to get comfortable. He needs to relax and find something. AJ with the spare attempt, it's good.
Someone pointed out, they said, AJ shot tray ball and changed earbuds. I didn't even see that, but yes, he did.
I just
His
see the black
his
earbuds.
first earbuds were white. Oh my goodness.
Tell him he got better music now. He got better music now. Because when he wear my shit, he stressed a lot. Yeah, when he wears my shit, he stressed a lot.
So Kerry the Don, we just got confirmation from the wife that his previous earbuds have went dead. So we probably going to see AJ back on the striking train now. He has fresh earbuds in now that are fully charged.
And that is a uncharacteristic open frame. Missing the 2-8.
Oh, I just noticed. Oh, he missed both of them too.
Yes, missed both of them.
See, and that's what you going back when you ask me questions. See, in a match like this, I don't care if you chop it. You have to at least get one. 10 count makes a difference.
10 count does make a difference. But even like we talked about earlier in our matches, unforced errors. Like something like that, like that's supposed to be a layup. And AJ's gonna get the trip and take advantage. Even though you see him, he's like, no, that was all me. Gary getting a strike as well.
All right, so let's see can Jerry get back on track and capitalize on his open frame. It's a good pitch. Right. So
Maybe it's just the left lane for him.
it could be, very could possibly be. Okay, we have Gary back on the lane right now. So let's see if Gary can strike on this right lane. This is the lane that's
He gotta have it.
trouble.
And he gets it.
He gets it out. So we actually have a match now.
That's our first double.
He's not completely out of it now. So him and AJ can be tied. Jerry's the one that gave up in the third frame. But as I always say, it's 10 frames in bowling. You got a lot of frames left.
A lot of frames left. And I've noticed it from Gary and AJ. Their slow, methodical approach. Like that internal clock from the moment that they get up to the setup, to wiping the ball off, to putting the rosin on their hand. They both so very slow and methodical, but it takes the same amount of time every time they get up there.
So now, you good. So AJ did something that I do in a lot of my matches too. You can see, you may not see, but his wife is down there talking to him right now. This is what you have to pay attention to in your matches. It's the transition that hits you when you touch to it good. AJ threw that shot and he got the crowd late and he kept looking at it like, was it me or is my ball really starting to react now? So you have to pay attention to that and keep up with that. He looked at it, he looked back at it like, do I want to move or?
You did see him on the other lane. On the other lane, you saw him. He was like, "No, I threw that bad." But then you get back over here, like, and that's what separates the great competitors from everyone else. That ability to think and see it and make the adjustment faster than everyone else.
So Gary on lane 15 has a
strike. That's 3 in a row for Gary.
All right. So we have a game 2 going on right now.
We do. And then I absolutely love, like, I wish I could see it down here. You have AJ talking to his wife, Charlene. They're talking through it. I don't care who you are and how great of a singles competitor you are. You still need someone that you trust where you could be like, hey, I saw this. And they could be like, no, that was you. Or, all right, yes, you saw that. Now, what are you going to do?
I definitely agree with you on that.
There's a reason why PPA pros have ball reps in the back.
Correct. That is absolutely correct. It's like some people say a lot of times, and I see it when I'm not bowling, but looking at other people, not just like looking at the match. The best eyes are in the back. You may see it as a bowl on the lane, but the eyes in the back are better because they see it fully. See, that's why I thought he was going to look at it because his 4-pin kind of got him on the last shot.
And you see him, he talked about it like he just confirmed his suspicions. He was like, okay, yep, now I know. But again, not fully out of it. He can close the frame and still keep this kind of close and respectable. Hopefully one of his opponents gives him the opening that he needs.
Looking at Gary with the wobble, but Gary's trying to stay focused. He seems like he's in the zone. He's really just focused. Open frame from AJ. Which now puts Gary in the driver's seat by a little bit.
So now the funny part is, watching that ball, he thought he laced that one, but you see that spare ball just read ever so slightly.
If Jerry strikes here, 70, it would actually put him in the lead over AJ. So if he strikes.
And he would put some pressure on Gary because now he's matched him strike for strike the last 3 frames. And he does.
And you see, this is what I was talking about as far as the transition, because you see now that AJ's shot is starting to come up, but he's already right. He can't move left really a lot because Jerry's already left the field. So it's going to make it interesting on the transition when it comes down to game 3 and beyond on how they do it. But at the same time, Gary's the only one that's to the right, which makes the difference.
Rap 10 and Messenger not connecting.
So now we have back to the even playing field. AJ is still not out of it. Like I said,
Oh, no, not at all.
it's always to the inner center. That open may be up there, but if he strikes out, he can still put pressure on the bowlers.
And so the funny part is, like, even seeing that shot, watch it. Gary put a little bit extra speed on that, and having seen what the other 2 bowlers did on that lane.
Yes, I agree. So Gary, the spare tip, he has it.
Makes the spare. A strike here would go a long way for AJ.
Yes, it will. Again, ladies and gentlemen, just for watching the feed, I'll explain to you after the shot.
Rap 10 for AJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody's watching the feed. AJ shot 300 game 1, but this is not a total pin match. This is race to 3. Pin count does not make a difference. You just need to win the game.
So we also saw AJ did moved a little bit left.
I saw it. I did see it. Yes.
And again, like watching, despite what the score is, AJ still does appear to have the better ball reaction. Like his ball is just reading in the right part of the lane. He just has to get that corner out. Gary has he's had some light hits, which again, at least for me, as I'm gonna take a light hit all day because as long as my ball can get there and I keep mixing those up, eventually I will get to the point where that ball is gonna start driving through, and now those hits will be a lot more solid.
I agree. I totally agree with you on that. So let's see what Gary does on this. Gary can actually get back into a little bit of the driver's seat. Maybe a couple pins behind Gary is what it's looking like, but if he strikes, I believe, well, actually, no, that kind of puts him in the driver's seat because that puts Gary at 159 in the 7th. That now puts Gary at 169, I believe. Yes, well, 166. 159 to 166 in the 7th. So Gary technically has the lead at this moment. Mr. Jerry does. Jerry Disway. But as being a world heavyweight champ, what I would tell AJ is let this game go. Get back to your roots. Get back to what you focus on. Gary with the striking effort. Don't let this game dictate what's going on. Get back to what you know to do. See the transition. Get back to your striking.
Because again, it's race to 3.
Race to 3, not overall total. Race to 3. All you gotta do is win the game. What type of adjustment do you see from AJ on this shot, if I may ask, for the shot?
On this right lane, he's probably going to move just a little bit like he did on the left.
He did like he was left.
And he absolutely packed that one. AJ, he has speed, but if you've been paying attention, he's really good at being really even at the bottom of the swing and being behind the ball. So he's not going to be one of those balls. Can he get left and swing the lane? Absolutely, but his strength is in being able to be behind the ball and control that axis tilt and rotation. He does it so very well.
Well, as a bowler here for the past 2 days when my both unholy squads, I've noticed that the straighter you can stay in this house, the more successful you can be. So AJ has the right ball roll and the right game plan as what's going on right now. The more straighter you can stay in right, the more successful you can be. See what Jerry does on this shot. Okay. So that technically puts Jerry pretty certain in the lead right now.
One more hit, and I believe he can lock out Gary.
It's a little bit colder, but not much.
Yeah, going into the ninth, if Jerry gets this strike in the ninth, I believe he can lock out Gary.
Well, it all depends on what Gary does this shot. Let's see what Gary does this shot.
Gary gets those light hits.
Yes.
Those light hits.
It keeps the pressure on Jerry a little bit. Jerry has to stay focused. You think he's going to move a little bit left on this lane too?
Just a little bit. That wrap dime is kind of hurting. Knowing AJ, he's probably going to inch just a little bit. See if he can change that angle.
It looks like it too. Yep.
Yep.
So it looks like he's getting back to his groove now. He's ready to be focused for game 3.
But then, like we saw earlier, you saw him. He saw the transition. He wasn't necessarily sure. He did talk it over with his wife. You saw the moments where he was like, "No, I threw that bad. That's on me, even though I got away with it." He goes back. He talks about it. He starts to make the adjustments, and the strikes are falling again. So now, hey, let's get ready for game 3.
Okay, Jerry hit a big shot right here. This shot can change the game right here. Looks like a good pitch.
Jerry very much in control.
So
Huge strike.
he is up now by 66. I think Jerry had 159 in the 7th. Yeah, so Jerry is actually up by 7 right now. So Jerry cannot be shut out.
He can't be shut out.
But it all depends on Gary to put the pressure on him.
I don't like that one.
I think that could be the flat 10.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
So basically, if Jerry does whatever Gary does in the 10th, Jerry's going to win this game too. Yeah.
Like off his hand, Gary looked to be just a tad off balance when he let that one go. So I was like, I didn't terribly like that one.
AJ with the shot. So I told everybody at the beginning of this stream too. I know Jerry and I know Gary and AJ. I love the way he's bowling right now. But as a former champ, I would advise Gary and Jerry to stay focused because AJ looks like he's coming back now.
Right. And then, if anything, I've watched Jason Red go to war with these guys in these matches. I know that the South has some bowlers that definitely come to play in these matches.
Yes, he looked like he's back now. So,
and just that extra, and again, it's something that AJ talks to me about when we compete. Just that extra second when you're standing up there to watch how that ball is going through the pins. You see AJ like just confirming, all right, I'm doing the right thing. The ball is doing the right thing.
All right, so we have Gary with looks like the 220. Let me make sure I'm saying it's 228. AJ is working on a strike right now to shoot 225. Good pitch. 225 for AJ.
That's 5 in a row to end that match. AJ looks like he's ready.
Yes.
Definitely ready for game 3.
Yes. So
now
Jerry just needs to keep it clean.
He needs the first one, if I'm correct, right?
Well, I believe he needs.
He needs the first one?
He at least needs the first one because you think about it, he was up on Gary by 7, and Gary went 9 spares into 228. He needs to do whatever Gary did in the 10th. If he gets a strike in the first ball, this is pretty much done deal. But he can go 9 spares and still win. That is the match. That's the match. That's game 2. So now we have AJ with the winner of game 1 and Jerry Didway with the winner of game 2. See, this is a moment, like you was asking me earlier, if I was Jerry right now, and he's so far left of everybody, I wouldn't throw my regular strike shot now that I've already won.
Now's the time to move and see what I have.
Yes, and save your regular shot to keep you going. That's what I would do. But it looks like he wants to stay in the same spot. So, I mean.
And he leaves the fullback because especially if you move and you throw that shot and you still strike, okay, now I got room.
You're correct.
Now I could possibly get ahead of the transition that I was creating.
Exactly. That's the same way I'm thinking. Absolutely. So it looks like we're going to have 228 by Gary, 225 by AJ, and
Possibly 245.
245. Wait till you throw the shot. 245 by Jerry. So, ladies and gentlemen, who's just coming to the broadcast, we have Jerry Didway with 1 win, AJ with 1 win, Gary with 0 wins. This is a race to 3 games.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the godfather of all cruiserweights, Mr. Classic Walk Down himself.
Yes, he is.
Shonday Faison.
Oh, man, appreciate you, Andre. Thanks a lot. Thanks for holding down the fort. And speaking of holding everything down, we have 3 great competitors holding it down, along with a champion, a former great champion himself, and Mr. Weathers himself. How are you?
I'm doing well, sir. I'm glad you joined. How you been, man?
And you know, I've been great. I've been listening to your insight, and just to reiterate some points that you made, straighter is greater, tighten your angles, keep it simple, and race to 3. That's what I've been listening to and hearing to.
Yes. As you know, I've been in a lot of these matches. I tell everybody, you got to stay focused, man. This is you versus the lane. I know it's 2 other people on the lane with you, but it's you. You have to make sure you strike. Can't focus on somebody else. You have to do what you do best.
Yeah, and another good philosophy is to think of each frame as its own game. If you win all 10 frames, you will win the entire game. Correct. So focus 1 frame at a time, 1 shot at a time. And now we're going to see what AJ is going to do on this next shot here on lane number 16. Great shot right there. And he looks very comfortable, does AJ.
He looks back to his game 1 self. I mean, he caught some transition in game 2, but I mean, like I'm saying, he's getting back. He done seen the transition. He's getting back comfortable. So if I was Jerry and Gary, I would keep striking because it's going to be a long match.
Exactly. So for those who have not watched, Mr. Weathers, can you give us a quick, short summarization of what has happened in the 2 previous games up until this point?
So we have Mr. AJ again from the Central. He shot 300 out the gate. He shot 300 out the gate and took game 1 by a lot. But at the same time, we have Gary that was kind of getting comfortable, trying to find his line, so he didn't have a great first game. And Jerry Didway actually kept it close. But once the 300 was set, it was pretty much done and void and done. And then game 2 comes around. I believe AJ still has a great look right now. He has probably one of the best forward looks right now to this match, game 2. But he caught some early transition 4-pins that hit him. But he got back comfortable. He moved left.
Okay.
And Jerry was able to capitalize on those 4-pins. And Jerry Didway took game 2. So we now have Jerry Didway with 1 win and AJ with 1 win and Gary with 0 wins. So I'm curious to see what is Gary going to do to put himself back in this match.
Well, hopefully Gary could definitely find something. We all know Gary is a pet snail, but he needs to speed up if he wants to catch up.
Right. AJ back on lane 15. Like I said in game 2, he had a couple of 4-pins that caught him in transition, but now he's getting back to that 300 look. He's getting back comfortable now.
And he looks like he's on an island, and it looks like the weather is great. As opposed to the weather here, even though we love them at Bolarama, it is a bit on the hot side. But then again, that is the competition in the end. If you can't take the heat, the kitchen, you must leave. I see you got your refreshment. Let's see if we get a refreshing spearmint.
That's a refreshing experiment. Yes, it is hot in here, so we have to stay hydrated. Right. Everybody, if you're watching this and you're in Bolarama, please get a bottle of water. It is hot in here.
Water or whatever your drink of choice may be. Certain Hall of Famers love their drinks.
So let's see if Jerry can match AJ. Get up. Okay, we got the messenger to take out the 10.
That's definitely ooh-worthy. I'm pretty sure we're in a place where we hear a whole bunch of oohs from region to region. The oohs have taken over. Right side of your screen, you see a little
Dougie action.
Dougie over there, and also you see Dwayne Adams Jr., one of the pioneers of the ooh crew. Even though he's not in this match, he's still in the camera site. And back to lane 15 and 16.
Yes, we are. Back to lane 15, 16.
Oh, man.
How you doing, Dougie?
What are you doing, bro?
I'm commentating this great match.
A world champion do commentary. They would have asked me.
Wow, I'm the better world champ than you.
Bro,
Wait, Mr. Weather,
I
didn't
never
you
lost
beat
a world
him?
championship.
No, I never bowled Dougie, but he didn't want to bowl me.
They took it from me.
He dodged the bullet.
All right, we have AJ with the shot, and it's another strike.
And AJ's not
Ladies
dodging
and
the
gentlemen,
bullet.
like I said, once that transition, he's seen it. He looks back, getting back comfortable. I'm not. I don't jinx a man, but I could see another big game coming this game for AJ. Very big game. Very big game.
You know, and for Gary right now, it's kind of pick your poison. You definitely want to be the one to win this game because you want to be in the game.
Yes.
Both other competitors, great shot there by Gary, have already won a game apiece.
Correct. I agree with what you're saying. You don't want to be down with 0 wins and your opponent at least has 2 wins. Because now it puts you more on the grind that you have to win 2 to catch up with them.
Yeah, almost like basketball when you play in the park. 21 is everyone for themselves, but when somebody has point, you start ganging up on them.
Yes.
Right now, it's a staring contest between AJ and Jerry, but right now, Gary's just trying to sneak in the window.
Jerry with the ball. See, it's going to be a great match. It's going to be a good one.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something. As the transition goes, everybody is finding their own way. But you know what? Just because you're slow and you're in third place doesn't mean that 2 people can't trip up and slip up and then allow you to get into that spot. Because if he being Gary, gets a match, then we back to stage 1. We're back to 0.
Yes, I agree. So let's see what Gary's going to do on this shot. Can he put a double on the board to make it interesting? Okay, all right.
What he said, don't you forget about me.
That's what he said.
And we are not forgetting him here. So for those who might just be tuning in, let us know, what are they here for? What are they here for?
They are here for great bowling. They're here to see the heavyweights of the UBA WCS battle it out to see who will go up against the defending world heavyweight champion Jacob Johnson Jr.
Oh, you mean the Gladiator?
The Gladiator. He's around here somewhere. He's been walking. Let's see what AJ got first. All right, so we have a 10 pin now.
Oh yeah, and you know what? He threw 10, but still got 9. He's been flowing like water. Every shot has been looking like copy and paste. He's looked comfortable in everything. He feels in control. He's maintaining his pace. Pace and cadence are very important. You want to know that you're throwing a good shot every single time. Find the pocket, hope for the carry.
And yes, in Bolorama, you just want to leave makeables. You want to leave spares that you can make. That's a great spare by AJ right there.
Very good, very smooth, very smooth approach to every shot. So, in your reigns as champion, if you take a brief intermission, give us one match of yours that can go down as the best nail biter, your best opponent, the one where you said, man, this right here is a classic.
Whew, boy, you're going to put a lot of pressure on me because I don't have just one match. I'm not going to lie, Jerry with another 10 pin to match AJ. Jerry was actually the first match that I bowled for the World Heavyweight Battle when he had it. We bowled at Mega Bowl in Virginia. Me and him had a great match too. We left about 40 10 pins would combine between us. It was a tough nail biter. I would say absolutely. It's every opponent that I bowled. Oh, did he miss it? That is a game changer right there. That's a game changer. I did not mean to stop my statement, but that, ladies and gentlemen, that is a game changer missing the spare.
Oh yeah,
but
and it's a statement stopper.
Yes, it is. I think everybody that I bowled in the World Heavyweight Series definitely gave me a great competition, especially when it comes from Jerry to Nick Christie. Nick Christie, if he's listening,
I was going to say.
Me and Nick Christie bowled like 4 times for it. I've got tired of bowling him. I just saw him every other month.
Y'all were like Hogan, Flair, Rock Austin.
Yeah,
y'all had some battles.
Yes, and then Kyle Coker, of course, we bowled two times. I know for sure, may have been 3. We bowled up here at Battle Bowl one year, and then we bowled in Myrtle Beach for Naholi. And then, Keith Perry bowled me in Virginia where he beat me in the Game 7. So, I mean, I haven't had a bad match where I just walked in and I was just, I had it. Everybody that I bowled against gave me competition. So, it's been a great competition. And like I said, the winner of this match, I just want it to be a great competition tomorrow with Jacob. I just love the WCS series. It's going great. Because I love thing with the UBA. And like I said, before you even got here with the mic, I told everybody, ever since I joined the UBA in 2016, I've met a lot of people. I met a lot of friends. It's just a fun environment, man. I mean, you love meeting people, bowling with great competition, and bowling with one another. Once you meet somebody, be like, hey, let's bowl unholy this year. I mean, it's great family. I love this. I love the culture, man. It's great. It is great.
I greatly appreciate that. And I know that, whoa.
I saw the same thing. It looked like it was almost a whiffer on that one.
Yeah, GPS almost definitely rerouted on that one.
Yes.
I know Gary is definitely thankful for that 10-pin miss. And I like what Gary did a couple moments ago before throwing his shot. He took his time. He made sure he got a good feeling. He didn't want to rush the situation. And, you know, he just bided his time, you know, round by round. You don't have to necessarily win by knockout. You know, just stick around. Make sure you don't get down in too many rounds, and then land your knockout blow when you find the appropriate time.
Yes. And you see, it's just like if the camera saw it right now a few minutes ago. Gary shot at the 10-pin. You saw him and Jerry talking. They was giggling and all that. It's all family and friends. We know this is a competition to get to the match tomorrow, but, hey, it's all family and friends. Let's bowl good, do the best we can, hug, and after that, we talk it up, and, hey, man, we bowl another day, man. It's a great environment, great culture. Jerry with the pitch, and we have another 10-pin. Now, he cannot sacrifice another miss. If I know Jerry, he will pick this up. He cannot afford back-to-back opens in a match like this.
Now, there's one of three things that could happen. One, he can definitely adjust and make it.
Yes.
He did miss it to the left. One thing that does happen, doesn't matter whether you're a scratch bowler or a handicap bowler, you over-project and then you end up missing it right, trying to make up for it, and then that's when you get in your head. You have to remember that you still have one game and you're still here.
He got that one, bro. I saw that one.
Yeah, that one. That was definitely a lot of lift on that one. Before he kind of T-Rexed it, a little short-armed it.
Yes.
He made sure he got to it. He reached out and he grabbed it by the neck. Shout out to everybody who's checking everything out here. This is the voice of choice, Sean Faison, and we are here live in Bowl-A-Rama here in Newcastle, Delaware, hosting yet another Battle Bowl. It is such a pleasure to be here with you. And again, we are watching Gary versus AJ versus Jerry. 2+1, 3 people over here competing for the opportunity to be potentially the new UBA World Champion. And watching in the background is one 3J himself, Jacob Johnson Jr., looking to see what his potential next opponent will be on his, hopefully, non-stop world tour in defending his coveted world title. AJ, as Mr. Weathers did say before, out the gate, starting off on BS, 3 in the key, 300. After that, Jerry getting himself a little piece of the action, but now it looks like Gary is still there. He's in this conversation, but AJ said, I'm still going to style on you. I'm still here. And a phenomenal shot by AJ.
Gary with the spare.
Very calm is Gary.
He is. He's very calm. He's very relaxed.
He's cool in a place where cool is definitely adjacent. We out here sweating like beer cans in the summer.
But even if Jerry strikes on this shot right here, we still have a very close match. AJ will be up. It will at least be 11 on Jerry. It'll be 11 and about 12 on Gary. So it's going to be close even if Jerry strikes. Oh, that's a yank inside. Yes,
oh, Yankee Doodle.
Yes.
And that shot was not dandy. Wow. So I believe that is a 3-8? 38?
3-4.
3-4? 3-4?
Hey, ain't he right-handed?
You know what? I can't say nothing. I've left that in this house on this very pair.
As a right-hander?
Yes, I did. I made it.
Wow.
I made it. For those who saw the match, rather endured the match between me and Malachi, it took us both a while to start. I did make it in that match.
I know Jerry. He's either going to miss it completely or spare it.
I think he makes it.
Okay.
I think he makes it to the next frame.
Yes, I like that too. I like that too.
See, I had a ... on that.
Yeah, you did. All right.
I cashed out the parlay before the ball hit.
But it's like I was telling earlier. You never know what's going to happen in bowling. When the 10th frame is done, we will know who the winner is. That open may not hurt now. Even though he has back-to-back opens. things can happen in bowling.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Everything is sweet until it's not.
That's right. So
You know?
let's see what AJ does on this shot, because he is in the commanding lead right now, though.
AJ taking his time at the line. He likes that one.
Like a good pitch, yeah.
And he stays in every shot. So, in terms of where AJ was in game one to now, any major surface changes that he made, or were there any area checks, or did he pretty much kind of have a flow as soon as he walked onto the lane?
He kind of had a flow when he walked into it, but like I said, in game two, when he saw that he was just stuffing it like those 2 4-pins, he kind of just migrated left, but he kept his angles tight. He's not trying to throw it out the window to the right. He's trying to keep everything tight, so his ball still recovers down lane and kicks out the 10. He may have let that one in the 4th frame, but his entry angle is real good for his roll. So that's what he did. He saw the 4 pins, he moved a little bit left, kept everything squared, and he kept it clean going. Let's see what Gary has on this shot. Okay, so Gary's trying to keep it in the match with AJ. Let's see what Jerry can do on this. He hasn't opened after that. He can jump.
Can't
back
afford
in.
to.
He has to strike. Okay. You never know what's going to happen, but you cannot afford a spare or another open back-to-back. So,
Yeah, every frame is a TIB frame, throw it better frame.
yes.
You want to throw it better than what you did the last time. You know, and for those who watching, one of City Moore trying to take a pin home as a souvenir, didn't get all the way down the lane. Speaking of
Oh, my, yeah.
always
Almost.
always want something to remember your good time here at Bolarama.
Yeah, that is definitely on the camera. They can definitely get that later. So Gary needs to strike right here to at least keep a little bit of pressure on AJ.
I say it's 9 or better each shot. It's going to be 9 or better each shot. And I was asking about surface choices because Jerry, as well as Gary, have been choosing very, reliable surfaces that are guaranteed to maintain pocket control. Now, even though it seems that AJ, by necessity, has been using a slightly maybe more reactive surface or even a sharper PAP, is because he plays in the oil.
Yes.
He's an angular player.
Yes. So, but because of his roll right now, it's more in over in. So his shot doesn't boomerang as long as he stays on top of it. Like you see how his ball just floats and then hooks. Yeah, that's the type of roll you want right now in this shot.
Oh,
you don't want
right.
it to be too boomerangs, too angular. You want it to be smooth and controllable.
Exactly. Fluidity all the way.
It's like Stephen they say, it's fluid.
Exactly.
It's fluid.
Right now, this is game 3, triple threat combat here on lane 15-16 here at Battle Bowl. And we're going to see what's up right here with Jerry.
Inside a little bit too, but he got it.
He got that one right in the oil. His lift saved that one because he knows he missed inside a target. That was definitely a push rather than a roll.
Now, the curious what I'm thinking of is that going to be his major move, or is he going to just go back left and throw it out? Because, you don't really want to stay in like that because you can get a lot of over-unders. So,
no matter where you go, the pool of oil in the middle will always remain. There will always be oil to play with in the middle.
yeah. So, AJ's up 20 on Gary.
9 or better.
Do.
It's better than 9.
So, Gary's going to keep striking to make sure AJ does not throw a spare.
Provided, you're right.
Yes, they stay consistent right now. AJ, of course, has.
Now, there's opportunity there for AJ to finish out. But at the same time, Jerry's just waiting in the wings. He's biding his time. Jerry is not out. I'm sorry, Gary is not out.
Yeah, he's not out.
Still on
AJ
pace.
with the pitch. That looks good.
Still on pace for no tap 300. And you know what? And that's really the key. I always say, whether no tap or regular, 300 is the goal. Meaning that you always want to control pocket. If you are controlling the pocket, you have potential opportunity to control said outcome.
Oh, and I don't know if you noticed because you came in late, but if you've seen it on the comments, when AJ threw his 300 the first game, his earbuds went dead, and his wife bought him the second set. So he has a second set of earbuds in existing music.
Behind every great man,
it's a great woman.
You already know. And good shot. Very great shot there by Jerry. Now, Jerry right now, he has, dare I say, breathing room. He has a win. AJ has a win. The only person who came to the barbecue and still waiting for his plate, and it looks like he's going to get his plate, is Gary. And Gary been looking at the ribs cooking for a little while now.
But we don't know if he's going to get a taste of them right now.
We don't know.
It comes down to the 10th.
Oh, don't you're not going to pull a Paul Pierce on me, right?
No. I'm going to just say it like a P.B. Anderson would say right now. AJ cannot be shut out.
Well, he cannot be shut out.
He cannot be shut out.
But now it's put up or shut up.
That's correct. And let's see what happens on this shot right here.
9 or better every time. Ooh! 9 or better every time. He's choosing his most reliable surface. Going up the boards nice and smooth. He is not, dare I say, poking the bear at all. He's just keeping it simple and just waiting for someone else to make a mistake while maintaining his pace.
So I'm never a jinxer in bowling. I see the outcome of what could happen in this match, but I'm going to wait until AJ throw his ball to see. Let's let AJ throw a shot right now, and then I will give my analysis on what I was looking at as far as the final score. Okay, so the only way Gary could have won that match is if AJ would have opened in that 10th frame. That's the only way Gary would have had a chance. But I never wish anything upon the bowler like that.
Exactly.
I don't believe in stuff like that. So now this actually gives AJ now a 2 and Jerry a 1 and Gary a 0. So Gary has to find something to get back into these next few games, because now it's officially over for him this game.
Yes. Because he's looking at 268 max.
But at the same time, it's also like I said, I know all three of the bowlers are great competitors, and I love all of them to death. They're great friends of mine. But AJ is just, he's in the more comfortable zone right now. I mean, he went 300, caught some transition, shot 220. Now he's possibly about to shoot 260 again. You have to get focused. You have to start keeping up with your transition. So Gary with the light too. You have to keep up with your transition and focus on your shots, because AJ's locked in. You have to make sure you strike. You have to strike as much as your opponents do. That's what I learned in all my heavyweight matches. It didn't matter who I was bowling. I just had to strike as much as they did. And you see, he's
beautiful shot. AJ right now, he's almost getting, it's like a video game. He's at the checkpoint. He's 1 away. But at the same time, it's still 0-0 in your mind. You have to be just as fluid yet aggressive.
Yes.
And carpe diem, great area, as a little area surface check right there by Gary, looking to see what the other ball will do. I like the other ball he has in his hand. As long as he throws it, hopefully he can still strike a lot. He needs to strike a lot, because AJ right now, I think he has a, dare I say, close to over 70 or 80% strike percentage this match. The percentage is pretty high. AJ right now, high hopes, high scores, and high aspirations for a higher level. That level being potentially the new reigning defending world champion of the UBA. He's looking at the final boss, and he's letting them know, I'm on my way.
Yes, he is. AJ's making a statement. If y'all don't beat me this game, y'all can pack up.
Yep. So now the pressure is now on 2 people, not just 1. Right now, dare I say, AJ, all right, there's too many ways. There's 2 ways to look at it.
I'm glad you said. I was thinking of it the same way, because when you said it, I was thinking about it, because
he's playing with house money, but if you fumble the house money, then you might find yourself out on the street.
Yes. The way that you just said, I was thinking about it was,
Yeah, you was like,
Gary needs to get focused and bold.
Yes.
But he's okay if Jerry wins the next game.
Exactly.
But at the same time, you're still gonna be down 0-2. So you have to win a game. If you're Gary, you need to win this game.
Not the service.
Yes.
So
I
the
don't know
enemy
about
of my
that
enemy
ball
is my
game.
friend.
Yes. If you're Gary, you have to win this game. You don't want to go down 0-2 and have to win the next 3.
So right now they're gonna have to. Right now this is that same situation I'm talking about. AJ got point. He got point game.
Yes, he does.
Every time he got a layup, back of the neck, smack him. make him call.
So let's see if Gary comes out with the gate. Gary needs to stay strong. Gary with a 10 pin.
Hey.
And great shot right there. But he needed it to be 10 on the first shot.
Well, it's not a bad frame if you leave it in the first first frame because
290s out there.
290s out there, and like I was telling the bowlers I bowled on Hollywood today, when I 9-spread in the first frame, that gives me 290. If you miss later on down the run, they get you 279. I've missed at the right spot.
Bowling math.
Yes. So AJ with the shot.
I was gonna say that one he got down early.
It looked like he did.
He didn't get through it like he got through the other shots.
Yeah,
and he knows.
He saw what he did with his hand. Yes. Yes.
When you know, you know. And he knew. So let's see who's 10 pin. It's going to be greater.
So that looks like one spare.
Uh-huh.
AJ matches it.
Yeah, he needs to match it.
Yeah, he has no choice.
It's 60 feet of lane, but sometimes the center can feel like it's 80.
Looks good to me.
Very good. That ball looked like it wanted to take a little trip.
Say,
it wanted to.
Ready to go, yeah.
That's right. Yep, and he's looking back and he says he knows he pushed it. He knows he pushed the first shot. The great ones know. You know, you got some bowlers, every time they hit the pocket, oh, it should just be a strike. The great ones know, how did I come out the ball? What was my entry angle? And what wasn't it? What it was and what it was not. And let's see what it will be for Jerry.
Okay, Jerry with the strike in the first frame.
And do you like what Jerry did in the last frame of the last game where he just took a little look, he saw it wasn't it, and he didn't want to beat himself in the head and try to make something work that wasn't there. He went back to Old Faithful, Old Reliable.
Yep, I do like what he did. He made a little bit of Old Faithful Reliable. He moved in, left a little bit, going back to his wheel zone where he likes to hook it. So he's the only one that's left really right now. So he's kind of in his own zone, but his transition is going to affect him down lane if it comes to anything. But we still have a great match. We have 3 great bowlers right now, so let's see what happens.
I mean, we got 4 great bowlers, but you're on the booth.
Hey, I'm in the booth right now. That's okay.
Oh, man. And right now, for those who are just tuning in, we are here, Bowlerama, Newcastle, Delaware. Another battle bowl and another great battle.
AJ with the pitch.
And great carry, that one. And he's definitely playing it safe. He's not trying to overwork the ball. He wants to maintain pocket control. He doesn't want to give too much hope. You know, he's not coming through the ball the way he did before, but he's not losing the pocket.
Correct.
By no means.
And with his roll, he's not going to really lose the pocket. If worst case scenario, he loses the 4-pin or he 10-pin. He shouldn't leave anything more dramatic. Gary with the pitch.
Oh, yeah, that one you saw.
Yeah.
His elbow was in front of his waistline, which means he missed inside, he pitched inside, and highly unlikable to be made. I mean, we've seen amazing makes. This has to be pretty amazing, and it's going to need a lot of speed and a lot of bounce for it to even have a snowball's chance.
Me personally, I would just get the 2 and I would
Just
keep
get
it
the
going
2.
and keep it going. It's
Don't be
still
a hero.
early. Yes, it's still early. If it was later in the 8th or 9th frame, yeah, I got to go for it. But right now, just get the 2.
Yep. Get the two as hard as you can.
Let's see what he does. He might
He's
try
trying
to
to
nip
ricochet
it.
it.
He might try to nip it. Yeah.
Yeah, he tried to be a hero there.
Yeah.
Now, if you lose by one,
You're going to see why it comes back and bite you.
that bar tab's going to be different.
Correct. All right, what is Jerry going to do right here? So Jerry with the doubles.
He's going to do what he needs to do.
He's maintaining the lead right now.
Maintenance is key. So right now, this is, even though it's not a tag team match, after that frame, not only does Gary need to get going, he needs to tag Jerry in to keep striking. He asked. He go, yo, help me out. Help me, please.
Stop, man.
He's going to have to tag Jerry in to keep striking.
Gary's about to get it going.
No.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, like so and here's the funny thing. He needs Jerry to strike enough to get AJ out of it, and he has to hope at some point he messes up enough for him to get in.
Yes, Gary actually needs this like WWE. He needs this as a handicap match.
Exactly.
It's 2 against 1. He needs him and Gary to at least beat AJ. He knew that was inside. He kept trying to get it pushed right because he knew he missed it left.
Well, the preseason is upon us. I don't know if San Francisco played, but we do have an appearance by the 49ers right there. The 4-9, the 4-9 has shown up on lane 1-5. And let's see if he's going to drop him an opportunity. Yes, opportunity knocks. Great cerebral defense by leaving that split before. Wasn't done on purpose.
So now, being up 2 to everybody, should AJ go for this spare attempt is the question.
Same thing we said before.
Yes. That is very interesting. I'm curious to see how he's going to approach this.
The way he plays, it should be a very makeable
it's going to
for
hook.
him.
He's going for it. He's going for it. Ooh.
You know what? I like that. I like the way he went for it. He didn't get overzealous and totally overshoot it.
Yes.
He said just enough, at least so I know I get one, but just in case. Oh, so things getting very, very interesting. So what I said needs to happen is in the process of happening. It is early. It's only frame number 3. Even though there's 5 pins only left on lane 17.
Let's see what Jerry does. He was in like he just moved. All right. That's the thing I was afraid of with him moving in so deep. It's getting the ringing 10.
Yeah. You know, and those ringing 10s, not the best, but far from the worst considering what the other 2 competitors just left on their 3rd frame as well. Biggest pickup to win a match for you?
I don't know if I had a split that was big enough that I picked. I think it was probably like a 4-9 or something like that. I didn't have anything dramatic, like a big 4 or Greek church.
Screw you and always throwing good shots.
I mean, it's not necessarily like that. But it's like, I mean, it's not necessarily throwing the good shots. Like I said, to keep up with my opponents, I had to strike as much as they did. So, I mean, it was a rare occasion I left something just dramatically big, and if I did, I just went for the pin count.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I think for me, Al-Rashawn Kinsey, cruiserweight qualifying match, Astoria Lanes, back-to-back, making 4-9s.
Oh, back-to-back 4-9s?
In
Yeah.
the 8th and 9th frame.
That's a big spare.
Back when I had
What
talent.
is Gary going to do right here?
Whoa!
So you talking about big splits pickup, right?
You know what?
He needs this one right now.
You know what?
He needs it. No, he needs this one right now. If I'm Gary, I'm going for it.
And it looks like Gordon has passed the torch to yours truly.
If Paul Chapman is hearing it, if Paul Chapman is listening to this message, like Paul Chapman's taught me, how we say it, Pokemon, I need them all.
Oh my goodness!
Go get them all. Go get both of them.
Well,
I need them all.
His name is not Ash, but he needs to catch them.
He needs both right now. Throw it hard. Come on. I don't know if that's hard enough, but let's see. Okay.
Whoa! You know what? The soft hit almost got a little friendly roll. I mean, the 10-pin poked his head out, but it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like rolling to the party.
So now Jerry needs to get back comfortable and find something going. He needs to. I say he needs to win this game for sure. Mm-hmm. If Jerry wins, it's not a bad thing, but you don't need to be down the 0-2 person. AJ with the pitch.
Got wide.
See, now it's the same thing like I said with game 2. Now he's starting to see them 4 pins.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like AJ's now about to see the transition and move a little bit more left and get back more relaxed and more comfortable. So I I think Jerry needs to get back on and keep doing what he's doing.
You know, and I would never disagree with you at being a former champion, but I think in that case he just dropped the shoulder, got a little wide. I think he needs to keep his shoulder square.
Well,
and keep his angles tight.
he did send it that way pretty quick. Yes.
A little circumference.
Yes.
All right, great pickup on the 4-pin. It feels good to leave a 4 and not the 4-9.
That's correct. That's always good.
Shout out to everybody checking this out. This is right now game number 4 of this triple threat match. It is a race to 3 to find out who will be the new #1 contender against one Jacob Johnson Jr., the current UBA world champion. Or the world, Craig. The world. And Jerry looking to hit the world in his hands. And wow, right now, Jerry is not trying to slow down. Right now, he's got his foot on the gas, and he's trying to ignore the speed limit. He's trying to exceed and proceed on to said potential world title match. What does Gary need to do to stay in here, other than the obvious?
I'm not gonna lie to you, it's the obvious. He has to strike. He has to strike.
Yeah.
He has to strike. I mean, spares are good, but when he has an opening in the second and fourth, he has to strike. He has to get back and put something together. Let's see what we have here. Okay, that's a start. He has to strike. Mm-hmm. I mean, just by looking at the scores, I mean, it looks weird, but he's close.
He's not far.
Yeah,
he's not close. He's there.
He's there. He just has to start stringing.
He's across the street. You know.
Yeah, he see us. Yeah.
Where are you? Around.
Yeah. But I can't lie. If Jerry keeps it going, then he don't see us anymore.
Exactly.
Just saying. But let's see what AJ does on this shot.
Better angle,
Looks big.
tighter.
Looks good.
Tighter angle. You got the forward roll. You don't need to force the drive because he gets a lot of snap from the outside. Keep it right around 10. Just in that area. Anytime you start venturing outside of 10, you allow your servers to make a lot of erratic decisions. Speaking of decisions, we appreciate all your decisions to tune in with us and check out this match. And for all those who are here, thank you for being here. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us.
All right, Jerry with the pitch. It's inside, but he got it.
Oh, yeah. Right now he's kind of in Tom Petty mode. He's free falling, but not in a bad way. He feels very free because right now everyone else is kind of like tweening and struggling a little bit. All he has to do is just maintain, and maintain. 3 M's, and he needs 3 W's to get to that world title match against 3J.
Well, we need a double right here. We need a double from Gary.
Oh, that could be. Okay. Very good.
He's not, like you said, he's not out of it. He's looking. He's looking there.
He's taking a loan from Jerry right now.
Yeah.
At some point, he may want to collect taxes on that, hopefully by the 10th frame, especially if he wants to stay around. You know, bad news, well, really bad news if AJ wins, for Gary that is. Kind of bad news if Jerry wins, for Gary that is. Great news if Gary can pull this game out.
AJ with the shot. Look like he got it out there again. He got it.
Not as much as before. That one, he kind of definitely got it up the lane. You know, the one thing, the best thing, and the worst thing.
The wife's come to talk to me. The wife's come to talk to me. What's that? Yeah.
I will not hear my mouth until he voted. Y'all know that.
That's all right.
I stay in my corner. If y'all hear my mouth any other time, it means I'm about to fuck somebody else.
No, nobody puts baby in the corner.
No, I stay in my corner. I put myself in the corner.
I hear you. And you know what? We're trying to focus on.
I'm an unstable creature. I'm a problem.
Oh, so there you go.
I stay in my corner until I need to come out.
Well, they're staying in corners and in their circles, and right now Jerry trying to get into the winner's circle.
Yes, he is.
Great shot, maintaining pace. Great shots for all his frames. You know, We are halfway through this amazing battle between these three competitors. Gary has been having a little bit of a time here, but sometimes all you need is a little window of opportunity. Sometimes you need to crack the window a little bit to get a little air in, but he needs to start breathing now, and he needs to jump on this chance.
Yes, he does.
And he needs Jerry to keep striking too.
That is a big swisher strike right there. Big swisher.
Oh, so Andre, if I could ask you, you've been watching this match.
Yep.
You've been seeing how comfortable AJ looks. You've been seeing how rather comfortable Jerry looks. Does Gary have a shot?
Gary's only shot will be to win this game.
Yeah.
He has to win this game. Jerry is very much in control, but with AJ looking the way he looks, especially having to.
Oh my Lord, we have another ace.
Break.
Oh,
But
you know what happened? You know who was just here?
again, so here's the thing. You see that? You gotta know. AJ has a superior look. Jerry's striking. Gary's only chance is if Jerry does something, throws a chalupa, and he takes advantage and gets his first win hit. Other than that, this is pretty much a one-on-one between AJ and Jerry.
It is.
I don't ever want to count anyone out. It's bowling. Anything can happen, but they're just way too comfortable. They're throwing way too many strikes.
And it's like I say what you just said. I mean, Gary's opportunity is, if Jerry wins, it's still another match, but you don't never want to be down 0-2 to both opponents.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because now you're in the alley and you're swinging at everybody.
Everybody, yes.
Oh, and Gordon, I just want to let you know he left that because you were here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right now, Jerry's on fire. That might be why Andre Harrison is back here. You know, I know you're trained to put these out.
Look,
it's another good pitch.
I haven't met a fire that I couldn't put out. But sometimes, we need a little break. We need a little breathers. Right now, Jerry's definitely a fire that needs to be dealt with. It might not be this game, though.
All right, well.
With the 8 pin that AJ left, it might not be this game. But we got at least one more. We got at least one more.
So now, if I'm Gary, I want to keep doing that. And now, at some point, now that Jerry kind of helped you out a little bit, now you need him to kind of sit down and take a break.
But Jerry helped him. Like I was saying, Jerry's going to help because he's going to prolong it.
Exactly.
But if you're Gary, you have to win the next 3, though.
Yeah, now you have to. After this, you gotta get there.
Yeah.
You gotta right now. You gotta just get to the 10th and see what happens.
Yeah.
You gotta make it to the 10th at least to be at least in the whisper, not even the conversation, at least in the whisper.
The problem is with Jerry is if you look at his ball reaction compared to AJ's and Jerry's, it's just not as good. Like, yes, he's striking. These are all light hits. He's tripping a lot of things up.
Yeah.
His ball reaction just isn't as good as the other two right now.
Indeed.
You have to be honest with yourself. You're almost fighting a losing battle because you're going to have to make a change. And when that transition happens again, are you going to be prepared?
It looks like we have the world heavyweight.
I don't know if he has a game plan for what happens next.
It looks like we have the world heavyweight champ observing the match as well.
Oh yeah, getting a bird's eye view.
I'm gonna wait and see if the cameraman can put him on the pair after Jerry throws his shot, though. See what Jerry does. Good strike. It looks like we have the world heavyweight champ observing the pair.
Yo, can we get a little shot of the champ right there? And they're right there.
Yeah, it looks like we have the world heavyweight champ observing this match.
Waiting in the wings is the one who sits on the throne, waiting for his next opponent to step into the Coliseum.
Yes. All right, Gary with the shot.
I like the shots he's throwing. I mean, he needed to also do that in the 2nd and 5th frame. He's not laying down.
I mean,
He's fighting.
You never know. Bowl's not done to the 10th frame.
Hey,
you
listen.
don't know what Jerry's going to do.
Listen, I've been a part of some great walk downs. I'm pretty sure Mr. Harrison has been a part of some great walk downs. We already know. Shout out to the legendary franchise classic walk down.
AJ with the pitch. Oh, that's. Ooh,
That one came in very sharp.
You saw
very
it?
sharp.
Yes.
High on the head.
Yes. So now it makes me go back to we're talking about Gary and his striking, but now let's go back to the two people that's about to have possibly the 2-0 wins. 2-0 win. Do you see AJ now having concern with his ball reaction?
If now, as long as he keeps it a 3-on-3 and not a 4-on-3, and that fourth person is your own mind.
I like that. Okay.
If he keeps it what it is, then it'll be what it'll be. But if you make it something that it's not, now you have a whole nother battle ahead of you. So I guess it all depends on him. You know, in the end of the day, no matter what happens, you're the one that has to throw it.
Correct. You know, see what Jerry does on this shot.
Pure 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we was explaining. Gary's not out of it.
Exactly. Yeah, and you know what? It's funny. That little loan forgiveness.
That one frame right now just made the whole of difference in the game. Let me look at it. It's going to put Gary there.
Wait. Let me guess. Yes. That's Gordon's fault, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, from a distance. Now, very makeable.
Let's see what he does. Very makeable.
Very makeable.
Very makeable. So I'm not even going to do my calculations anymore because I think that gives Jerry the win.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
When you need it.
Because if he would have got 3 and Gary would have struck out, Jerry would have needed at least like 8 on the first ball.
Exactly.
So now it doesn't even make a difference. Jerry has the game now for sure. So we are definitely going into another game but now is Gary lined up? He's strong. He's strong since we say he needed him to start striking.
Yeah, I mean,
let's see.
Listen, unless something very catastrophic happens, Jerry has this game.
Well, no, I don't even think it's like Gary can shoot 230. I just let it
233.
233. So that means if Jerry. Jerry goes 9 missed, they'll tie. So,
exactly. Exactly.
Let me sit back and watch this match. You're right. Let me sit back and watch.
Unless something very,
let me sit back and watch.
I said, that 5 count, even though he made the spare, it was great. Great shot. He needs it, though. And he got it.
Yeah, let me sit back and watch this.
That 5 count changes mathematically.
Mathematically, it did, because if it was a 6 spare, wouldn't be talking.
7, 8, 9, 5. Now, great pickup.
Great pickup.
But you still got 5.
I wouldn't sleep on AJ, though. I think AJ is getting comfortable. He's trying to find something for the next game.
Oh, yeah. No, there's no sleeping on any of these guys. Yeah. Everybody has a shot.
Yeah.
But you know what? He needs everything. He can't even afford a 9 count. He needs it all.
Oh, he needs all of these.
Great second half in this game, by the way.
Yes.
By Gary.
It might be 10 again.
No, he got wide on that.
He
got wide on that, and he knows
not
it.
the count you want to leave right now.
My man, he pushed that one all the way down 60 feet down the lane. He put no hand in that.
So now Jay would need something catastrophic now for sure. If he goes at least 8, it's a win.
Yeah. He needed to at least just get to the pocket. Just even if he got a 9 count, the 7 count is almost like he said, you know what? I know you gave it to me. Take it back.
But as much as I know Jerry and all that, it's not gonna.
No.
Yeah, it's going to the next
After he
game.
left that 7 count, he just put air in Jerry's lungs there.
It's going to the next game for sure.
Now I respect what Gary did.
Now, what I'm noticing right now, if everybody's looking, I'm looking at AJ with a ball change now. AJ's with a ball change. Just took his thumb out and put in a black wood toe. You like the Tour V1?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what this ball reaction gives AJ. I'm sorry. Let's see what it gives AJ. So he's going from a vengeance to a tour V1. I feel like this tour V1 is going to be a little bit soft off the spot.
Yeah, I was going to say,
and
tell
more
us about the
controllable.
differences. Tell us.
So the vengeance is more of a stronger down lane ball when it comes to the symmetrical of it. The tour V1 is an ASIM, but it's really slow, kind of like that. You saw how it kind of just labors and flattens compared to his vengeance. So my guess he's gonna probably move a pinch right.
Yes.
And go back to his regular spot. Yes.
Right now he's looking to zero in.
Yes.
And finish the fight.
And I see the wife is down there talking to him with his family too. So he's getting his crew to talk to him about what he needs to do. But like I said, Jerry just needs to throw something pretty clean right now. And we're going on to the next game. Be 2-2 AJ and Gary with 0. That looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Great there. Way to lock it up. So the count right now, 2 games for AJ.
Really?
2 games for Jerry.
Really? Are you sure? Okay.
And 0 for Gary.
I'm about to let everybody know. Okay.
We get what news we get? What news do we have?
Hey, show him again.
I want to know.
Gary Sutton has just showed us a message where he says it's about to be Max Lineage. He's about to win the next 2.
Oh, Max Lineage. Well, wow. You know what? Sometimes all you need is that battery in your back. Let's see if Walk Down is activated.
He showed me Max Lineage. Hey, we're gonna go with it. You can't be about it if you ain't gonna show it. You gotta show me something.
Hustle and flow moment.
Yeah.
So push that ish out.
Yes.
Well, let's see if he puts some passion on the hook.
It's all gas, no brakes right now. You can't stop. You gotta go.
There you go. All right. So over here, current reigning, defending, undisputed champ himself, 3J, Jacob Johnson Jr., the gladiator, the man, the tribal chief. How you feeling, sir?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Just hanging out with y'all for a little bit, watching some good bowling. Man, these games have really been coming down to it. The shot making, the spare shooting has been a big deal in these games.
So 3J, if I can ask you a question right now, just preparing for it, do you see a great matchup with any of these 3 bowlers right now?
AJ's been throwing the ball very well. Like some of it's just bad carry at very bad time of a game. Like when 8-pin, 9-pin right at the end of that game, he could have very easily won the game. He carries those. So he's throwing the ball extremely well. And when you start out 300 and you keep the momentum going, but like I said, this whole thing, Gary's been in a couple of these games. He just ain't doing enough to get over the hump.
Yeah.
So would it be crazy to see if Gary won a game or 2 right here? It wouldn't be all that crazy to see.
Well, Gary just showed me and him a message that said Max Lineage. So he was saying he's gonna win the next 2 for sure. So we got to see. He just came out with the 4-9 that hurts. Now, ladies and gentlemen.
You need to be thankful I'm not out there with you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk my joint. I'm gonna say what I need.
Hey.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all notice with AJ's strike on that shot, with that Black Widow, I said it, and it was a whole lot smoother. It's more controllable, like you were saying.
Yeah.
So this is going to be, I think AJ saying this is it. AJ saying this is it now.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to have that one bottom piece that when all else fails, I trust you. And he looked at that ball. He had a conversation with it. It finished his sentence. He already knows what that ball does. And it looks like he's probably broken out that ball in many situations where he needs to finish. But let's see if Jerry looks to finish as well.
All right, so we got a 10-pin.
And here's what I don't agree with. You got dead wood right there.
Okay.
What if you leave a 10-pin? Now what? Now what?
Hit it without making it hitting dead wood.
Why have to worry about it? And also gamesmanship. Make them wait a little bit. Make yourself wait. Have the lane assistant take the pin out.
Yeah, I mean, I would have definitely got out of the way when a match like this. Go ahead and get out of the way. I mean, we're not in a rush. See, like I say, now he almost put the second one there. Yeah.
It's not a game of chicken, you know.
Yeah.
All you got to do, you know, call a timeout. You know what I mean? And also, stop the pace. You don't want to do nothing dirty, but sometimes if the lanes are talking, you must listen. There's a reason why that happened, because somebody needs a timeout. Gary has proved himself to finish games fairly well. Only thing is, his starts haven't been the best.
Correct.
He has no choice now. He already went out the gate 4-9. Meanwhile, pocket control all day.
Is he going to get it? Ooh.
But he's not going to lose the pocket. He's not going to have any of those situations. I don't foresee him leaving any kind of 9 or 8 pins using that piece. Maybe some 10 pins. Hopefully none happen in terms of 7-10s. But when you have that controllable piece, a little bit too far of a push, get a little deflection.
Correct. All right, let's see what Gary does. So Gary's went 4-9 and he's with 10 pins.
Sano's going to get it out?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get it out yet still. I would get it out.
Yep.
It's a sign. It must be a sign.
Yep.
It's a great spare. You have another spare. And the dead wood is still there.
Yeah, it's still there. How ironic. And what a contradiction. The dead wood is still alive. Unfortunately, it seems more alive than Gary is in this match.
All right, Jerry, what do we have? Ooh,
oh, he kicked us out. Headpin did his job.
Well, this what goes back to the last game. This is now at a moment where it's no longer a handicap match with Gary. Gary cannot afford either one of the other two people to win now.
No, he definitely cannot. He can't.
He's by himself now.
You got to do it by yourself. No interference from the outside. His food is getting very cold.
It is.
We talked about him getting a plate of the barbecue.
Is it still cold? Okay, you put it in the microwave a little bit.
He's still only looking at the grill. He hasn't even gotten a sniff.
He ain't even seen it. Okay.
He's got a cup full of ice. No drink. So for those who are just joining us right now, it is currently 2 games for AJ, 2 games for Jerry, and 0 games for Gary, who had a chance last game, a great finish. He put himself in the conversation, but then stumbled over his words in the final shot. But right now, the one he's talking.
There you go. AJ's getting right on it.
Yeah, it's a must-win for either. Well, it's a definite must-win for AJ and Jerry for them to move on. Definitely. Just to stay alive, it's a must-win for Gary.
Yes. I say it's not a definite win for AJ and Jerry. They can give Gary this one, but it's a definite win. Gary, I mean, he has to go.
You got to go.
Yeah. All right, Jerry with the pitch. Ooh, it's inside.
Yeah, he kind of lost his legs at the bottom of that one. He kind of drifted with his shot and pulled as he drifted. 3-6-10. Very makeable and missable at the same time. Before, last time he shot a 3-6-10, he had the 4-7 along with it and picked it up in the clutch.
All right, routine spare. All right, we have a spare. So, and believe it or not, this is another situation again where
another one.
It's weird. It's you have spare strike by AJ, spare by Jerry, open spare strike by Gary, but Gary's still in it.
He's still around.
Yeah.
The opportunity is there.
Yeah.
There has not been a time where there has not been opportunity.
Yes. The worst case scenario, if all of them strike out right now, Gary would lose by 1. So that's how close it is. Well, I'm sorry. No, AJ has the strike in the third.
Oh, he kind of pitched that one inside.
Yes. I think that now puts them, if they all strike out, it'll be within the 1 to 3 pin difference. But Gary has to keep going. Gary cannot afford to spare. He has to keep striking.
No room for no spares. He's got to strike.
Oh, ladies, that is going to hurt.
Yeah.
That is going to hurt. It's going to hurt on the way to the hotel probably, too.
Yeah.
Because your opponents are giving you spares now, and you can't capitalize.
And that's one thing that is always frustrating, where you see the opportunity, like, okay, everybody took a break, and then you trip and fall.
You didn't mean to take the break, but you getting the break now.
He didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Great spare, though.
Great spare. Great spare.
Yeah, he's not trying
I mean, believe it or not, it's still close. I mean, it's still
oh, man, it's still very close. And Jerry, that one he looked balanced.
See, that's what I've seen a lot this week at Bolarama. If you get inside, you got to have a ball that's going to be pretty continuous or it's going to flat 10 on you.
He's very flat.
Yes.
But now, do you poke the bear and over-adjust, or do you control pocket?
I mean, it's kind of tough because if you –
whoa.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, I'm about to say I was waiting to see that too. Because if you're Jerry and AJ, you don't have to worry about it because you're up to the 0. So, but if I'm Jerry still, I was still going to make the adjustment. I mean, worst case scenario, we're still going to go to another game.
Yes.
I mean, well, I'm sorry. No, I take that back. No, you can't, because if AJ wins, you're not going to another game.
That is
That is correct. You only would need Gary to win to go to another game. So it's at the moment you just got to go. You got to do whatever your gut tells you to do. You got to go with it.
You got to go for it.
Yes.
You need it all.
Yes. And you see, it's a 1-pin game between AJ and Jerry, and it's a 10-pin game with Gary.
Good shot right there.
Yes.
Getting that light makes him know. He knew he got a little overzealous on that 4-pin lead before. He got back, he regained his composure, and threw a shot that made sense.
Okay, what we have here. So,
yeah.
I honestly don't know what to say. I mean, I thought off his hand it was good. He made a winged it a little bit right, but that's 6. You can't 6 right now. It's not the right opportunity to do it. You're chasing everybody. You're chasing your 2 opponents.
And those who saw that shot on screen, if you notice, he pitched inside and landed right in the oil. And we know he doesn't have a lot of torque.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see that as well? That is how you get away with a strike.
Meanwhile, one man gets a 6, other one gets a mix.
If you're Gary, you do not want to see that while you go to shoot.
You don't want this to happen. Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say you definitely don't want to chop after seeing that.
Yeah. And so as I was saying before about that last shot, he kind of pitched it right into the oil and really had nothing on it. So it just hydroplaned. It never even started.
All right. So, I mean,
Gary's at this point almost an active spectator.
Yeah, I mean, I love all of them to death. I would never like to wish him anything before that, like, because we all friends. But at this moment, Gary's kind of out of it. I mean, he can strike and put a little bit of something on him, but you don't need some catastrophic stuff between AJ and Jerry right now.
And you know what's some of your best shots? When you say screw it.
Yeah, I mean, I've said that a lot. Especially when you're bowling bad. I mean, your screw shots are the ones you strike on.
Yeah.
But AJ's not saying screw it. AJ's saying, I'm about to get this done and get out of here.
Well, yeah, AJ's still throwing it with purpose.
Yeah.
Now, the thing about those couple bad leads early is now Gary is probably going to throw a couple screw it shots.
That's a good pitch.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Not that I want to count Gary out, but now the question is, who looks better, Jerry or AJ?
Whew. It scares me. Like I said, I'm cool with all of them. I'm just afraid of how deep Jerry is. I don't like that being so far deep because you got to make sure your ball tilts and continues. I mean, I like the idea that he's there by himself. He's in his own zone, but he got to get the ball to finish.
Yeah, exactly.
If it finishes, he's good. And you see, that's another problem is you don't know what it's going to do right at that spot. You don't get it going right. But he did pick this up earlier with one more pin. So,
Yeah.
I mean.
So now we shall see.
Yes.
Let's see if he could survive. And he's on a strike. So this will basically be 9 spare.
Yes. If it hooks, it got a chance. So we have an open.
That's his first open. That is his being Jerry's first open. So right now, AJ definitely in the driver's seat. He's strapped in. All he has to do is stay the course. That's all he's got to do. It's his match to lose, but I don't think he wants to lose. And you know what?
So it's just not getting good for Gary. I mean, he's throwing it good. Well, besides the 6 count, but he threw that shot phenomenal. And he's thrown 8. So I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean,
it made you drop your phone.
Yeah, I dropped my phone just now because I'm like, I mean, what more can he do? I mean, give the man a chance.
Tyrese, what more do you want?
What more do you want?
What more do you want from me?
So if AJ strikes on this shot, it is going to put a good lead on this match for him. What do we have here?
Add fuel to the fire, my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man is serious business. It is a done deal.
Well, he didn't kick him while he was down, but that was a stump. And right now you can kind of feel it in the air.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a Knicks fan. It's almost like those last couple of seconds. I watched it, and right now AJ, right there you go, already getting acknowledged by some of his people in his region.
53 years in the making for the Knicks.
That's right.
AJ's going to do it right now. Jerry has to strike on this shot, though. He has to strike. It's not a lot, but we done seen things come down to the 10th.
Yep. At this point, now all AJ has to do is keep making shots. No stupid fouls, as they say. People say there's no fouls in bowling. There actually are fouls.
There are fouls in bowling.
And people have fouled in clutch bowling. But AJ, he's been here before in terms of being on the lanes. You know, he knows what it is to finish. And he's been throwing it, for the most part, very, very, very well.
Very well. I cannot disagree with you on that. He's been throwing it very well. Like I said, I've never seen him bowl. They were telling me earlier he's the dual champ right now. He has both the heavyweight belt and I believe the uncapped belt, they said, for the Central. He has a couple of heavyweight titles, too. I mean, just seeing him bowl right now, I love his ball roll. He throws it very well. If he wins this triple threat, it's going to be a great match between him and Jacob. That's another good pitch. That's another good pitch.
He likes it.
Yes.
Yeah, and you heard it in the background.
All his people, you hear them. They're cheering him on.
Finish that GDF. Finish that M food. You heard it. And right now, all he's doing right now is taking potentially his victory lap and getting ready to go on stage with the main final character. And that one will be the final boss himself, 3J, Jacob Johnson Jr., current UBA world champion, looking, taking it all in.
Where's Gordon now? I need to ask Gordon a question. I would love, and I'm not saying this, I'm saying it on the mic so everybody can hear. I would love to interview AJ after this, ask him a couple questions, and how he feels about his match after this.
You know what? And you know what? You are going to.
I want to interview him after this, see how he feels about tomorrow. Okay, Jerry with the 10 pin. That pretty much null and voids and leaves it now in AJ's hands. So.
And 10-pin picker for Jerry. Shout out to all 3 competitors. Shout out to Gary for being here. And you know what? Not laying down. He definitely showed up. Unfortunately, it wasn't in the cards. You could throw the ball, and if you throw it well, sometimes the pins, they have something, something else in the cards. And the dealer and the one holding the cards were aligned, and they were in sync. And that one person right now is going to seal the deal is AJ. Looking to go on and finish his food, as you heard before, in the background here at Battle Bowl. He went to battle, triple threat match, out the gate 300. Strike percentage, pretty damn good. Still pretty damn good. Almost had me punch the mic by mistake. Or maybe he just hits the pin so hard that it sounds like the mic is getting punched. We do not know. But what we do know is that after 3 shots, it is going to be AJ as your winner, your number 1 contender, and looking to add another championship. Looking to add another championship to his resume. Already currently heavyweight champion, already uncapped tag, and looking to trade it all for the world championship that is. AJ taking his time. They said take their time. What's the rush? Well, he didn't let his guard down for anybody. One bite down, 2 more bites until his plate is clean. And hopefully he'll be looking towards dessert and how sweet it would be for him to not only be on the same lanes, which he will be with the current world champion, but how sweet would it be and what a dessert it would be. A layer cake, if you will, and that layer would be 3 championships on the resume, 3 layers. Heavyweight of his region, current uncapped tag team champion.
And the world match tomorrow.
1 more bite to finish his plate.
Your wife is coming in now.
Exactly, and she said, that she only comes out of her corner if need be. Well, they will hold hands and they will say grace before this next final bite. And how apropos and how poetic. After the last bite, you start digesting everything. And when you digest the situation is you are number 1 contender. You are that man. You are next on the fight card. And this next final bite will be a strike. And that's what it is. He weathered the storm. He is the man right now with the plan. And the plan is, and after that neck grab, there's no subtitles.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I saw that. We're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that. But what we will do is acknowledge that, hey, let's look at all the great things that happen off the lanes. Earbuds died.
Yes.
Great, behind every great man, great woman.
Earbuds died after his 300.
After 300, and guess what? Just like a great woman does for her man, not only do I give new life in the headphones, I breathe life into you. And we just saw that the lineage will be paid. Next, you finish your food. And after weathering the storm, now you have the honor of being interviewed by the weatherman himself, C. Weathers, former heavyweight champion, former world champion, and Mr. Man, Mr. Champion, Mr. Former Champion, you go ahead and do your thing.
When they get done.
Once they get done.
Oh, I can do okay.
Again, no shade to any competitor. They came out here, they showed up, and they showed out. And there has to be a winner at the end of the day. And on this day, it definitely is the number 1 contender, AJ himself.
So just pass him the headset.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Always a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Andre Harrison doing his thing, and we're going to take it over to Andre Harrison. And from Andre Harrison, we pass it to the weatherman, Mr. Withers, and interview.
We good? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with AJ, winner of the triple threat match, who will be defending, going against Jacob tomorrow for the world heavyweight title. As an ex-world heavyweight title champ myself, I want to ask you this. How did you feel in that match right now?
I feel pretty confident, really confident. So after the first game, of course, I was a little hyped, so I had to try to calm myself down to, tone everything down and then bring the go back, and then, I could figure out what the lanes are doing.
So you did, as like saying people I was doing with the interview, you did shoot a 300 the game first.
Yes.
Game 1, you shot 300. Saw a couple of transition hits, game 2 and 3, but you were able to get back on it.
Mm-hmm.
So just going into tomorrow, what do you think your game plan needs to be tomorrow when you go against Jacob?
I need to come out strong, aggressive. I bowled Jacob before. He beat me for the Central title last year at Fredericksburg before he got the world. So this is my payback for him winning last time.
Okay. And
Yes,
and last question before we go. I heard that you are the world heavyweight, the heavyweight title, and you have the uncapped now?
Uncapped tag team, yes, sir.
So you trying to go for a little three-peat, I hear?
Little three-peat right now.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, AJ's going for it tomorrow. Y'all tune in tomorrow. I believe it's 10 a.m., right?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all be here watching. We'll see you, WCS,
Yes,
UVA,
sir.
we here.
Appreciate it.
Ex-world champ. Hey, good bowler, man.
Thank you.